Hello everyone, this is Clio. I just wanted to quickly go over the coins that I'm keeping. I've actually got this box that Charlotte was nice enough to get me, and ideally it's going to have 30 slabs in it, and that'll be basically the bulk of the collection. I don't mind having a few smaller things that might not be worth being slabbed, but I want to be a bit more focused with my purchases this year. So I just wanted to show where it's starting at. So we'll start with the shillings. So these are the shillings that I collect, Irish shillings specifically. There's 10 years that they cover. I have about 7 of them here. Several of them, of course, I'll want to have upgrades of, but yeah, we're just doing the best that we can as we go along. So there are actually 3 of them that I have sent off to have graded that will hopefully be upgrades. I don't have them here with me now, but they will be added to the box hopefully once that they have been graded. So then we have the first year that's actually a gap. I don't have a 1933 one that's worth keeping. I had one that was okay, but it was not worth slabbing. So it has actually been sent off to be sold as well. This one has a details grade, but it is very expensive and high grades. And I'm going to try to stop messing with the AU examples and just bite the bullet and get a mint state one. I'm hoping to at a coin show here in Ireland in February. So anyway, it's the key date of this series. So there's that one. Recent acquisition. And this is the last of those shillings. So I have a 1928, a 1939, and a 1940 that have been sent off for grading. So I do actually already have a 1928, but I think the next one's going to be very nice. So these are the other miscellaneous Irish coins that are being kept. So this one has really nice color. It's a bit harder for me to capture on camera, but you guys have probably seen that a few times. This one here, which has lots of really nice color. It's one of the Easter Uprising proof 10 shillings. The back isn't quite as nice, but that's very common in those boxes to have that kind of cloudy reverse. This is a very nice gun money shilling. It graded AU50, which I was very excited about. Nice example, and it will continue to be my main example. So another Irish shilling. We have this guy, which is very pretty. It's graded proof-like. I could only find 2 others of them when I bought it. Anyway, just really, really nice, stunning coin. I would like to pick up more proof-like coins. I have gotten one more, a German 3 mark that Sneeze has helped me get, but I don't have that in hand yet. So that will also be going into the box. This one is I will probably get rid of at some point, but it is a proof gold CAC stickered Washington quarter. So if you don't know, CAC doesn't accept most proof Washington quarters, the modern ones anyway. I think it's until 1942 that they accept. So these other ones had much lower mintages, and I guess he just decided it wasn't worth bothering with the newer ones. Anyway, pretty looks like it came out of pocket change, so it's not a particularly exciting looking coin. So one day I'll probably get replaced. This one, which is just a really cool looking shilling, it's AU55, so it's not a super high grade, but it's got really nice color and tons of luster on it as well. These were often weakly struck, which I think part of that is the case. The back looks really nice, but his face definitely has a little bit of wear on it. This is the 1 mark that I had that I was hoping for something like a proof-like grade on it. Very, very pretty coin. Nice and heavily reflective. As you can see here, there's definitely some chatter around the 1 and the mark. But then beautiful, lots of mirror. Anyway, nice example. I might replace it one day, but this is one of the nicer ones I've seen like it, so it will stay for now. This is some of you guys will recognize this as my profile picture. So this was really just the first nice coin I bought, and I figured I'd continue keeping it for that reason. I paid about $35 for it, so I was very excited. It was one of my first, I suppose, nice purchases. These two were actually left to me and Charlotte, actually, from her grandmother. They're gold sovereigns, so they're not in mint state condition, but they're really, really nice to have, and I will likely get one of them graded, just to have, and then the other one I'm not sure what I might do with it, but definitely going to keep them both. I don't think these really play into my restriction of 30 because they were a gift, but for the time being they do, because I actually just don't have that many coins at the moment. This was a recent purchase. I got this as well as actually a fake Hibernia Woods halfpenny. I will be looking to get a nicer one. I don't know, I just like the old halfpennies and the half cents as well. So I'm actually looking for a few of those. This was a gift from Senator. It's just an old English halfpenny. And then what was this one? Oh, here's another Irish halfpenny, and it's in decent shape. There's a surface pitting, unfortunately, which can't do much about. This is also from Senator, although it wasn't a gift. I purchased it. Really nice. I'm calling it XF because really there's just no luster. I think this kind of coin might have some leniency in their grading. But anyway, it's a nice coin to have. It's really well struck. All the details there. It's from Potosi, and I've been to that mint, which is a reason that I was looking for one of these. So anyway, it's my kind of souvenir from the mint. Strangely enough, there seems to be almost like a dent in it, but it's not a dent. It actually, well, it looks like there might have been a problem with the planchet when it was struck. You can kind of see that where the G is, that line through it. Anyway, I'm sure there's all kinds of issues with those in striking them. And then these last three I'm going to have to take out of their little sleeves. So these were part of a large colonial lot, and I didn't really know much about colonial coins, but I learned a little bit with these, and I do quite like some of these. So this one I'm particularly fond of. It's one of the best grade ones. It's got some dents on the side, but they're actually quite lenient with colonials and how they grade them. So this is a New Jersey copper 17. See, now I can't see 1787. Anyway, really nice. I really like the shield design. It's very, I feel like, iconic of early Americana stuff, which is nice. I will keep that one. I have no intention of getting rid of that one, and maybe I'll grade it, but honestly, colonials are very expensive to grade. I suppose if I had a voucher or the like, it would be my best bet. This is another one. This one is not in as nice condition. It would normally say US there in the center, 1783. I don't really know much about these, but anyway, it's a nice, honest example. There's not a lot wrong with this, which is very unusual for any colonial copper really, they usually have all kinds of issues, um, whether it be environmental damage or cleaning or even cuts and scrapes or graffiti that have been added to it. This one I will be getting rid of at some point because it's unfortunately not as nice. There's some definite problems there with the verdigris. I have tried to get a little bit of it off, but have so far failed. Anyway, it's a nice looking coin. It actually has these strange lines on the surface. And at first I thought that was environmental damage, but I actually think the planchet could have been had those lines on it. Anyway, it's not a big difference because the green verdigris would prevent it from getting a straight grade. But it's really nice. There's lots of detail in this, which is one of the reasons I kind of kept it aside. But ultimately, I will be, I suppose, looking for a replacement in the long term. So anyway, that's all of them. There is about 6 coins I have sent off for grading. I won't know back about those for a while. But anyway, I just wanted to show where my starting point is, and hopefully I'm going to keep a better tab and tally on my expenditures and hopefully pick up fewer coins and more nice ones. So as the year progresses, I'm hoping that each of these will be replaced with something nicer. There's certainly a few in there that could be upgraded. So anyway, that is the box. So this is everything. So anyway, thanks.